Hey guys, welcome to another episode on KS Tech. So today I'm going to teach you another way to use a local AI model for coding with VS Code. And this solution is called Tabby. So find their website and check on docs. In here, go to Quick Start, go to Installation and check where you want to install it. So you have with Docker Compose. For Apple you can use Homebrew. You have Linux and Windows. I am going to check for a Linux solution. And with Linux we are going to visit GitHub and we are going to download this app. So I'm going to open my GitHub app, and this solution is very well documented. If you want to download it, check these releases, find stable release and check version that you want. Because I'm going to use it only with CPU, I'm going to check this one. And if you want to use Linux with CUDA, you have this second option. So I already downloaded this one. Let me show you in my directory. Only necessity, it's for all of these files to be executable as program. Make sure that this is selected. Now I'm going to open this location with my console and I'm going to minimize this and I'm going to get back to their website. Now check this out. We have to execute this command with Tabby. I'm going to copy this command, but for your consideration, in here you have model, start coder 1 billion parameters and chat model, Quent 2. Those are default options, not mandatory. Check this out with the model registry. You have many models to select from start coder with 1 billion parameters up to 7 billion parameters, start coder model 2, ollama, and many others. Also, you can select from many different chat models. But for this episode, I'm going to use these default options. So I'm going to reopen my terminal and I'm going to paste this option. But before we continue, I have to address one problem. By default, Tabby for web interface, it's going to take port 8080 and port 8080 it's already taken on my machine. So I have to provide additional argument, port, and I'm going to take port like 10,011. Now I'm just going to execute this command and wait until it's done. Alright, as you can see, Tabby is up and running. So what I have to do now, I have to navigate to web interface on my local machine port 10,011. And I'm going to press Ctrl T, localhost 10,011. Alright, now I have to create my local account, name KST, email blah at blah, doesn't matter, and password, I'm going to give it some password. Alright. Now everything seems fine. I'm going to open my dashboard. No, I don't want to join them on Slack. And in here you can start communicating with these models, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to check on this icon in the right corner. And this piece of information is going to be necessary for us. Now I'm going to open my Visual Studio Code and we are going to connect Tabby. So for that, I'm going to open extensions and I'm going to look for Tabby. I'm going to install this extension. And great. So I'm going to open this Tabby tab on the left. In this right corner we have this Tabby button. I'm going to click on it. If I click on connect to the server, you can see that I have two options. This first option, it's not available because the port is not right. I'm going to configure it with this second option. Go to this pencil icon on the side. So now as you can see in here, you can see server element. So for this, we have to uncomment this part. Both server, endpoint and token. In here, with localhost, we have to change port, and in here with tokens, I have to copy that token from web interface. So I'm going to copy it. All right, we need to minimize this. We are not going to need it anymore. All right. I'm going to save it. And as you can see, my Tabby is connected. So I'm going to minimize this and let's test it. Okay, this is my demand. Please write me code in Python. I need program to create me 10 files in local directory named from 1txt to 10txt. Put some random number inside of every file. Let's see what we are going to get. Alright, now I'm going to apply this code. And I'm not going to need this previous code. Let me solve this. Okay. And now, as you can see, we have one mistake, so I'm going to correct it. I'm going to import random. By the way, this is very small model. I don't expect to be perfect. So now I'm going to execute this code. Let me check the content of local directory. All right, we have all of these files with random numbers in them. So guys, that's all for this episode. I hope that you learned something new and interesting. So please like, subscribe, and see ya!